Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon.
We're so excited today. We are back out in person after the pandemic for the Eternity Talk Around Town. Yes, of course, I'm Kimberly Turner.
And I'm Denise Turner.
And we are a mother and daughter team that is located in the state of Missouri, where we specialize in residential and commercial real estate with buyers, sellers, and investors, as well as working out of the state with our top realtor partners.
That's right.
But first and foremost, we are advocates. We love to do community work and make sure that we're providing services that empower others to be able to reach their goals. Isn't that right, Mom?
Yes, it is. And that's what we do. We live by that motto.
That's right. And, we have our show today called the Turner Team Talk Around Town, where we go out into our community and meet with those people, nonprofits, businesses, events that have interest.
Yes, and vital to the life of the community.
That's right. And so we're here today with none other than Home Sweet Home. And you're going to learn all about them. So make sure you stay tuned and stay connected.
And at Home Sweet Home, that's where they furnish hope.
That's right, furnishing hope. So let's go and talk with Betsy. Hello, Betsy. She is the executive director and founder of Home Sweet Home.
Thank you for coming. We are a furniture bank, and we're happy to show you around.
Yes, we are happy to be here. I came in with Focus St. Louis Leadership Cohort not too long ago, Betsy, and that's when I learned about Home Sweet Home. And I said, you know what? I think this would be perfect. To have on the Turner Team Talk Around Town. First show of 2023. After this, well, we're still in a pandemic, but nonetheless, to come out and let others find out more about you and what you do.
We're excited to show you around. You were one of 600 volunteers we had last year, so we're really grateful that we're going to let this very nice turnout.
Yes, we have someone coming in. So listen, Home Sweet Home is a nonprofit that specializes in providing families of need with furnishing, with household goods that they otherwise might not have. And with those household goods, they do not have to pay anything to receive them.
Right. So our families get referred to us from 60 different organizations. And then the cool thing is they get to come and shop and pick out their own items, and then we deliver those items to them. The thing that makes this really special is that we're the only service that really does this in the St. Louis region. So we are able to let the clients come pick out their items. You got it. And then we deliver them to them. And we've been doing that for 7 years now. So we've been able to serve about 4,600 families.
That is awesome.
That's tremendous.
That is awesome,
And what I love about it is that it's all set up in the warehouse. And it's like shopping at any major furniture store.
It is. I can't wait to show you around.
Yes, let's go. Let's go get the door.
After you, Mom.
Okay.
So let's go in, everyone. This is Home Sweet Home. And in Home Sweet Home, they furnish hope. We talked about that, right? And so we're going to be able to see here in this room, where are we now, Betsy?
Yeah, so this is our lobby, right? So as clients come in, they get to spend time with our client services coordinator, who just kind of verifies their information, explains how the process works, and then we turn them over to some very well-trained volunteers who can help them pick out their items.
Oh, great.
Awesome. And this is where we met. We met right here in the boardroom.
We have some offices. We have a total staff of about 20. Half of them are movers, but the rest of them are here to pick up your donations, schedule our clients, do social media, etc.
Yes, awesome. So let's keep going. All right, come on. So now we're going to head into what is called the warehouse.
The warehouse, and oh my goodness, look at here.
All right. So you're going to be very surprised about what you see behind us here. This is the warehouse. Take a look. Okay, so this is where all of your donations go when you come to donate to Home Sweet Home. So come on, Betsy. Okay. Talk to the people. Let them know about what kind of items are donated to Home Sweet Home.
So the first quality that we're always looking for in an item is that it has to be in quality condition. So our main goal is to get people dignity and pride in their lives. And so by doing that, we are providing household items that are free of rips, tears, stains, folds, weird smells. And so everything has to still be in good condition. It does not have to be new. It can be gently used. Absolutely. And some things, of course, like kitchen tables or dressers kind of like can get a little more used than say maybe a sofa. Right? So, but you can see there's big items like the couches behind us, but then there's also small items. So most of our clients are needing everything from mattress to a dresser, but also pots and pans and mixing bowls and plates and spatulas. So they are picking out all of these items, and everything in here has been donated by individuals or groups or community groups or faith groups in the community.
Yes.
As I look around, I see a full kitchen right here. Everything you need.
Yes.
You can just go right home and cook that meal. And then you have the tableware to serve it on. And I see mugs and, even a tea kettle.
Yeah, so like a fun story that we had the other day, or maybe we told a story about how they were bringing all the furniture up and the mom was cooking.
Oh, wow.
And the family spoke Spanish. And so the last thing they brought up was the kitchen table, and it was all up on the second floor, and they bring it up, and the mom sets the table, full setup, and like placemat and everything that we had just delivered. Wow. And then made the movers sit down, and they all ate together. Like the family sat down with them, and they ate together. So it was just like a really special moment for everybody.
Yes, it's like everything coming together all at once. And family being the center of it.
Yeah. Helping others to make their house into a home. Yeah. I think that's beautiful. And that's what I can see it. I can see the table being set, right? And the family sitting with those who are volunteering and moving items to their home. And that is beautiful. Talk a little bit about you mentioned some of the items that you accept, and you have an accepted, not accepted sheet that those who are considering donating will receive when you contact Home Sweet Home. But talk a little bit about what's most needed right now for you.
Yes, so that's a great question. So we always need mattresses, specifically twin, queen, and full-size mattress. Anything too big, so we don't do king mattresses. Anything too big doesn't work, right? And the other piece that right now we need couches, which is actually very strange because usually we have an overwhelming amount of couches. Small kitchen tables are always really helpful. Yeah. A lot of our families have small spaces. Yeah. And so small couch or small tables are really handy. You don't need to have the kitchen table and the chairs. You can have just chairs or the table. So if you're like, it's not a set, it's cool because there's chairs elsewhere, right?
Yes, there's plenty of chairs. Let's walk and talk.
So the other piece that I would say, if you want to point out these small items, so we have roughly 30 families a week. Okay. Picking out items. And so these kitchen kits are essential. So you can see we have items that are individually put out.
Wooden spoon. And this is what I couldn't find yesterday, Kimberly.
That's what we need it. Yeah. So we have them individually, but we also have them up here as a set. Because a lot of our clients have a lot of choices sometimes to make, and making a lot of choices can be really overwhelming. Yeah. And with a lot of the challenges that they already have going on, we like to make things as easy as possible. So having this set available so they can just take the whole thing and use it as needed. But if they're also really picky, which is great, they can say, okay, I want to pick out this. Oh, this one's purple, right? Okay, I want this one. And that's cool, too. So we have both different options.
Yes, that's awesome.
These are the other items that are always very much needed.
Just thinking about the holistic, approach, right? You may have anxiety or trouble making a decision, so we'll just give it to you, so you're able to go ahead and just have it, right?
Yes, exactly.
Or you may have choices that you want to make.
Yes.
So if you like red, you can go ahead and pick out a red, whatever that is.
You'll see trends. Like somebody will pick out all the purple things or all the red things, right? It doesn't matter what it is.
Yes.
Let's go behind here. Look at all the mattresses.
Yes, let's go see. So can you see here? I know for us, we can't tell how quickly. We're just going to walk through the aisles, right? So you can see the type of furniture pieces that are donated. Look at this really cute orange sofa. Like, isn't that so cute? Yes.
You get such wonderful,
nice white sofa.
Donation.
There's plenty of really nice items that others, and then you have volunteers who are here who are working and making sure that everything is ready for the next families to come in and be serviced. I think this is awesome, Betsy.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us a little bit, like, what made you think to create Home Sweet Home?
So I had been working at a residential facility for women coming out of incarceration. And we did not have anything like this. Mm-hmm. And then I worked at a place that worked with women who had mental health challenges and addiction. And they had actually started something like this. So it was much smaller. But it had that dignity piece. Yeah, so people got to pick out their items. They were treated with respect. And that was ultimately what was most important. And so at some point, we would always have other agencies call and ask for furniture, and that wasn't our mission. That wasn't what we did. We didn't have this much furniture. And so I just kind of haphazardly said one time, somebody needs to do this furniture thing, but for everybody. And we're like, that seems like easy. People have stuff. I need stuff. And I can't match anything. I'm not decorative. I can't build anything. I'm colorblind. But I can get people to do things.
That's right.
That was my contribution to it.
That's beautiful. I think that's wonderful, because look what you have here. You got a seed in your mind and you planted it and it grew. And it's just fantastic.
Yes, this is phenomenal. 7 years in, right?
7 years. 7 years. Anytime you see a sticker, it means that a client picked that out and it's going to be delivered that next day.
Okay. So this one has a home.
Yep.
Sweet.
It's really fun if somebody donates something and they come in like the next week and they see it gone already. Oh my gosh, it went out already.
Yes.
They get really, really excited about their donation.
Just makes you feel good, right? To be able to know that somebody liked what you brought. They know to pick it out, because the families, they pick out their own furniture.
They
come in and they shop, right? Yes. That's what's so unique about Home Sweet Home.
Absolutely. So they get to say, I like this couch, I don't like that one. And that goes for everything. And so our volunteers that help them shop are not supposed to say, well, this one matches better, right? They're just supposed to make sure, like, yes, will this fit up 3 flights of stairs? And it's not saying yes, right? And so kind of making sure that they're thinking through all of the things. Or helping them figure out, like, what I had a client one time that was like, what would I use a mixing bowl for? Right? It just had been a really long time, if ever, that he'd had one. And so kind of explain how I would use a mixing bowl, and it was up to him whether or not he wanted to take that home or not, right? We're not forcing anything on anybody. And so sometimes you have families that want and need a lot, and other times you have families that come in, or typically it's like a single person. They're like, I don't want people to come over. I just want one plate. Because I don't want people to come to
right, yes, exactly.
So it just depends, and that's what I really love about it, and the fact that it doesn't cost them anything. Everyone knows about all the other donation furniture banks, so to speak, but they are more so for cost, right? It's you have to pay, even if it's nominal.
How do you get it?
You get it from the
to that place, right? And then how do you get it up the stairs? So
in your vision, you saw it all.
Well, luckily they had already kind of done this at that other place, right?
Yes.
And so the model was already there.
Okay.
We just had to create a model that was bigger, that other agencies could be a part of. And so We have 60 agencies that make referrals to us. They all have to have a case manager of some kind.
Okay.
And so it could run the gamut. It could be a single veteran coming off the streets from St. Patrick's Center to a young child and their family that was at a child's oncology department, right? So a kid living with cancer. So it really is a wide variety of families that we get a chance to work with.
That is so awesome. And, if you're thinking about donating to Home Sweet Home, I'm sure Betsy has already mentioned, but just in case, they come and pick up the furniture for you, right? So with them picking up the furniture for you, you don't have to pay unless you leave the furniture inside. If you place your furniture outside, it's a free service that they do. So, let's say you had a yard sale, like we just hosted for a community, 3 communities, and, not everything sells at your yard sale. That's the perfect time. So say, you know what, I think I want to make a donation to Home Sweet Home and give them a call. And you need, 2 to 3 weeks advance notice?
Sometimes not even that. So definitely give us a call, or people can get more information on the website. We also, as you mentioned earlier, that list of what we do take and what we do not take. That's really important because our clients need very specific items, right? So that sofa sleeper, while in theory is a great idea, is really, really heavy, and the giant cabinet that goes with your kitchen table that matches the hutch thing, they're not going to have a way to get that up those stairs, right? We're not going to be able to get it up those stairs. So our needs are very specific to what our clients' needs are. That's right. That's who you're serving. Exactly. That's what matters, right? So we can go back here. Let's go. Well, we can go just for a second. Yeah. So this is where the magic happens. So clients will come back here, but these are our volunteers, and they are sorting, cleaning. My goodness. Packaging, cleaning. It's like if you ever wanted to work at a really organized Goodwill. Right?
I'm going to see if anybody wants to talk to us. Let's see. Let me see here. Who looks like they know how to talk really well? Hi, all of you. I am well. I'm Kimberly Turner. I'm one half of the Turner team, and we have a show called the Turner Team Talk Around Town. And Betsy is our special guest with Home Sweet Home today. And we just want to know, as a volunteer, you look so happy of what you're doing. Would you mind talking to our viewers and just kind of sharing how you heard about Home Sweet Home and your volunteer experience?
I'm not good at this stuff.
That's okay. We're talking to heart. Is it all right if I put you on camera? Sure. All right. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. It's so nice to meet you. Look at that smile Kathy has. Don't you want to smile like Kathy? Come and volunteer at Home Sweet Home. Tell everyone, what do you do when you volunteer here? How is this experience?
Well, I work in a warehouse, so as we get donations that are brought in, we check them all, make sure they're clean, and of good use for to donate. And then we sort them and we put them out on the floor for people who are shopping so that they can pick the items that they like.
Awesome. And how long have you been volunteering here?
Just a few months.
A few months. That's a long time. Sometimes people just volunteer somewhere once.
Yeah.
So a few months means that you enjoy it.
I do.
So tell them, come on, join you.
That's right. And there's a lot of great other people who are volunteering as well. So it's a place to socialize, meet other people who have kind of the same desire to volunteer.
To help others. Well, thank you so much. Kathy, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Kathy.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. Here you see there, firsthand from one of the volunteers. Kathy, that was awesome. Yes, how much she enjoys volunteering with Home Sweet Home. We've gone through here. We're not too long with our show, the Turner Team Talk Around Town, but we want to show you another location. We want to show the workstation.
Yeah, so here, we're going to go this way real fast.
Okay.
So we can see the house light. We can do. That's okay.
Yes, we'll see here as we walk by. We'll just kind of show you all that's here, right? And guess what? Even pictures. That's what I really liked. It was like even pictures you can donate. Yes.
So are you small? Yeah, so our volunteers actually try to take frames and find pictures that represent a lot of our clients. So 80% of the people that we serve are Black.
Yes.
It's really important for us to make sure that we have art
that represents the population. No, definitely. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is awesome. This is all for those families who are underserved, who are wanting to make their house into a home, and they can do so. I mean, you have pretty much everything, right? There's nothing here that, that you wouldn't be able to get. They even have blankets and sheets, right? Now, I kind of remember the sheets. Does that have to be new, or?
They don't have to be new.
Yes.
And the volunteers will sort through everything to make sure that it's clean, that it doesn't have any rips or tears or stains.
Yes.
But it can be new, right?
It can be. Definitely. So, Betsy, lead us into the next location.
Junk room. So if you don't look too closely, first up in the junk room is the lamp. So this is actually where the lamps go when they're broken, which we don't encourage broken items, but sometimes things are broken, and so we show some very lovely people that will come and fix these items.
Yes.
So that's terrific. And then if you come even further,
All right.
we have the workshop. And so the workshop, again, while we don't encourage broken items, sometimes things break in transport, or we realize the drawers a little bit wonky, or the top just needs refinishing. So we have a lot of volunteers that are really good at this type of thing. It's not me. And they will come in, we will just leave a note on it, what's wrong with it, and then they will make it lovely again. So a big part of our mission is keeping items out of the landfill.
Yes.
So this helps us do that. They'll also take the table leaves. So sometimes we get a table that would seat 27 people, right?
Yeah.
Right. And they don't need all those table leaves. They're not their house is not that big.
Yeah.
And so the volunteers, the carpenter people can take these and turn them into smaller tables. So kitchen table or like end table, right?
Excellent.
So yes, trying to keep as much out of the landfill.
That's awesome. One of your goals. Yes.
And I see you have all kinds of stains and varnishing.
All kinds of stuff. I don't even know how to use it. Are volunteering here.
Yes, that is
This is
awesome.
absolutely wonderful. And I like the creativity with making something old into something totally new.
Most definitely. And so these are just some of the ways you can volunteer. Are there any other ways that people can volunteer, Betsy?
Yeah, so most of the folks that you saw in the warehouse earlier were all volunteers. And so volunteers can, at the front desk, that's not today, but normally volunteer. People can help us stuff envelopes, they can unpack boxes, they can help clients shop, they can test the lamps, right? So there's a variety of ways people can volunteer. If somebody is interested in volunteering, we do, for a long-term basis, we do have them go through an orientation. So we talk a little bit about why St. Louis has to exist. We talk about redlining. We talk about all the things that make St. Louis really special. And then if you're interested in being a shopper, we do have additional training because we want to make sure that we talk about how there's cultural differences between perhaps the volunteers and the families that we're serving, that we're talking about boundaries and respect and all the type of things that you kind of need to prepare a volunteer to be able to work with families in a way that protects the family and protects the volunteer.
Yes. And I'm sure the volunteers, they come with their kindness.
They do.
They come with their kindness to give. So I'm sure they're willing students to learn all the ins and outs.
Exactly. And I mean, that just falls right in line with who we are, right? Making sure that you're educated before you act, right? Educate yourself so therefore now you can serve in the best way, right? I love that.
I'm getting goosebumps. I love what you guys do here. It's a wonderful mission, and I've seen more things than I've seen on Macy's in their furniture department.
Yes. And we want everyone to know how they can contact you. How can they get in touch with Home Sweet Home?
Home Sweet Home. So the website is homesweethomestl.org. Or they can give us a call at 314-963-8. Oh, I don't know.
We'll look it up.
It's right here. We'll make sure. I know, it's all right. See if Sean knows the
plan. I'm sure Sean knows. And, this is such a phenomenal nonprofit, phenomenal organization. I know that you are so excited, like we are, about the services that they are providing to the community. And so make sure that if you are interested in becoming a volunteer, even if you know someone who may be in need of the services, reach out. They will connect you with the various agencies so that you can be a part of the holistic approach that they have and be able to also come and be a part of Home Sweet Home, whatever capacity that is. So come on over in the camera here, Mom. We're going to end our show here on telling you exactly how you can get in contact with Home Sweet Home.
I'll look it up because it's late today. 314-448-9838 or homesweethomestl.org.
All right, say one more time for them.
314-448-9838 or homesweethomestl.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Betsy, for your time today. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
We just love doing this. We are, of course, realtors, right? We specialize in residential commercial real estate, but we are advocates first.
Thank you.
And that's why this is so near and dear. We know the importance of home ownership and the importance of making a house into a home.
Exactly.
And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone. Make sure you contact Betsy, contact Home Sweet Home, and we'll be on next June 1st is our next event. That is First Time Home Buyers One-on-One with none other than the City of St. Louis's Office of Financial Empowerment with Reginald Garth down at City Hall on Market Street for our next webinar, seminar coming out to you. All right. Take care.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.